morning, everyone. Well, here we are in BWI Airport. Normally, I would have said hi to you before we went through security, and yeah, no, we didn't do that today. Normally, I wouldn't have even said something at my house, but they don't plow my street, and we just had a massive snowstorm last week, or yeah, about a week ago now. And yeah, they still haven't plowed my street. It's been 6 days. I called an Uber. She almost didn't make it to my house, and then as she was trying to turn around, we got stuck on a snowbank, and I had to help push her and use my shovel to help dig her out. And then we were about to take back roads again to get to the airport, because normally you can. And I went, don't do that. Ignore that. Just get on the highway and we'll go that route. And we did, and it was fine. I planned extra time for this. I'm glad I did, because even though she got there early, it probably took us 15 minutes to get the car moving. I mean, I was starting to think I wasn't going to make it. So, why are you in the airport again? You're literally just finished doing your Festival of the Arts thing. Why are you going back? Well, I had to go down to the area for something else. And I went, well, I've got this extra day on Saturday. Maybe I should do something with that. So I did. So, today, we are going to go back to Epcot. I'm looking at maybe changing my initial reservation to Animal Kingdom because Dinosaur closes tomorrow. Now, we rode our goodbye ride on it last week, but it might be worth doing one more time just to say we did. So I'm going to look and see if I can change that reservation. If I can't, that's okay. But we have dinner reservations tonight at Monsieur Paul. That is the high-end restaurant with the prefix menu in France. So I went there years ago, before it was the prefix. And I had a great experience once and then an average experience the second time. So we're going to see what this one's like. I'm also hoping, if it's not too cold, because it's about to go down freezing in Florida tonight, so not much better. But I'm hoping that I'll get to see the parade in Magic Kingdom, because I haven't seen it yet. And if it is that cold, I might actually be able to get a good view for the fireworks, which I have not done in a long time. So dinner reservations are at 5:45, 6:45, 7:45, which means if I leave the park at that point, I could potentially get to 8:30. I'm going to get there just in time for the parade, I think. So we'll see how it works. Maybe I'll stay for fireworks, maybe not. Like I said, it's going down to freezing. Got a warm coat with me, got my backpack with all my stuff. Let's go hit the park for one wonderful day and make some magic. As you can see behind me, we've got the side of the monorail thingy that works at the airport and the side that doesn't. They're doing reconstruction. It's been going on for a little while. Yay. But it does mean that if you miss one or if one's crowded, you have to wait because it has to go all the way there, unload, reload, and come back. So it does make it a little more slow going, but not horrible. Flight was relatively non-eventful. I am already seeing flights back to my home looking like they're being delayed, so we'll see what that all comes to. Hungry, very hungry. So I'm trying to decide. I was originally set to go to Epcot first. I'm going to see if they'll let me change my reservation, because if they will, I might go hit Animal Kingdom. There's a dessert I wanted to try there. There's dinosaur, of course. So I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. So first I have to get my bag, then I have to get the rental car. Yes, I am renting a car this time, and we're using Thrifty. as the brand we're using. Simply because I'm actually going to be driving from Disney property somewhere else later on, so I just kind of wanted to have it in advance. So there we are. Still waiting for the train. All right, well, we'll talk to you as soon as it gets here. Once we're in the car, I'll see what I can hook up. Probably be my cell phone I'll plug in and hook up. We'll see what we can do. Just, let's make some magic. They did say it was baggage claim 10, which felt a little, yeah, see, 12 to 14 is down there, and they said 10. So let's see. I'm going to check that because I don't believe it. It is. There's my bag. Let's say hi, bag. Welcome back, bag. Yay. So I haven't been filming much of this particular trip just because I wanted to focus on driving. But I just wanted to show you that we are officially entering the world of Epcot. I waffled back and forth about going to Animal Kingdom, but the dinosaur wait right now is a half an hour. It's just going to grow. I realized tomorrow would be worse. Though I may see about rope dropping it tomorrow and then making my lunch, my brunch reservation. I'm not sure yet, just to go do that. But we are officially on Disney property, as you can tell by the minivan. And hey, look everyone! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know you love it. You know you wanted to be back. It's the best. It's the brightest. It's the most magical place on earth. It's Walt Disney World! Yay! As I almost had to like slam on my brakes because the guy in front of me slowed up. All right, we're going to focus on getting to the resort. All right, Riverside is just down the road. That is Port Orleans French Quarter, which is where you get some lovely beignets, and they're gluten-free. So I highly recommend it. It's also a much smaller resort than Riverside, which allows you the ability to have a slightly more adult space. I mean, there's still kids around. That happens everywhere in Disney, but it's quite nice. Port Orleans Riverside. And we're here. So I've parked at check-in, which is just across from the porte cochere. And we are going to walk in and see if they have a room in our category available. Because I originally thought, I should be near a bus stop. But if I had to, I could drive in to Epcot and then just do that. So we're figuring it out. The room is not ready, but I am officially checked in. I didn't really have to, but I did. So I'm now going to go back across the way and move my car from the short-term parking to the parking. And then we'll go across the way and get the road to Epcot. I think we're just going to do a whole lot of trying a bunch of foods. I have to get the key lime pie at Deconstructed Dish because I have been told it is not what I thought it was, and we should be able to get it. Other than that, we'll see. It is about 11 o'clock. It's 10:53, and we're going to get in. At that point, the festival will have started, and we can go eat. Yay! Well, that was a lucky, fortuitous moment. I went to film a little sign over here, which I will show you again, and suddenly it said, "Oh, your SD card is full." And I was about to leave for the park, so I'm really glad I missed the Epcot bus. I'm really glad I'm now waiting for a new bus, and now we can actually film stuff. Yay! This is what I was going to show you. Ironically, the Animal Kingdom bus is here. It's okay. All right, so they have bicycle rentals. They have a mosaics class on Sunday and Thursday. We won't be here for that. Fishing hole, Old Man Island. So they have a fishing pole at So you can do old stock fishing, a medicine show arcade. Oh, arcade, okay. Poolside activities, tie-dye on Monday and Friday, arts and crafts, lobby. Okay, fun stuff. 11:30 finally on the bus. Still okay, because if I had gotten to the park without that card, I'd have been miserable, so here we go. We have made it at 11:39, so it took about 9 minutes, maybe 10, maybe 7. I didn't see the exact moment we started. As an FYI, this is always good to know. The minivan comes here always to the very front. Same with Magic Kingdom. It is the closest of the bus pickup stops to get the minivan. Maybe we'll splurge and do a minivan from here to Magic Kingdom rather than do the monorail. Because you guys have seen me do monorails and stuff, but wouldn't it be nice to get really close to the park? We like it. It is chilly. I mean, the breeze is picking up. I probably would have done better to wear either a thicker sweater or a shirt that was not quite as decorative. If the sun was out, I'd be fine, but without the sun, yeah. So the scarf is definitely needed, and I might do a little more wrapping with it. I also have for later, as the temperature drops, my actual more winter type coat and gloves. And then I didn't change out to my baseball cap, which I love my baseball cap, but I left this one on just because it's warmer. You don't have a Magic Band, well, you don't want to buy one. So how do you get into the park? Well, if you have the My Disney Experience app, you can use that. You go into your, you can save it to your Apple Wallet, which is what I've done, which does make life a little bit easier. And you can even pick the design.
Gamble with everybody's money.
I have Nemo on mine. And we're gonna go check in. Here we go. So what you're gonna do is tap that and then put your finger there. Same as you would if you had a Magic Band. There we go, inside. It's the Festival of the Arts, and it looks like, oh, I was gonna say it looks like winter. But you know why it looks like winter? Because it's gonna be 24 degrees. So preemptively, they are covering all the flowers so they don't die. My guess is they are gonna take the flowers that are visible there, cover them either at the end of the day or replace them tomorrow, or take the cover, maybe they can lift the whole thing, I don't know. But yeah, let's go look at some more art. Spaceship Earth. This tunnel is a very, very big wind tunnel here, so we're gonna get through it quickly. Oh goodness, guys, you know, I was here just a couple days ago, and I am so excited to be back. We're gonna go try out that deconstructed dish and see if what I heard is true. And if it is, that will happen. After that, we'll see what else I feel like eating or doing. I have done dinner reservations at 5:45 up in France, so we'll take it as we come. Yay! I have ideas. Not a ton today, though. Just kind of, I mean, this was a bonus day, so we're just going to enjoy the park. I'm a little sad he's sitting by himself. Always be in a state of becoming. And he is going to become an ice sculpture tonight. What do we got on the other side? It is called Walt the Dreamer, dedicated to all who dream of a better tomorrow. December 5th, 2023 is when it was created. I'm going to get a picture of me sitting next to him. I have no idea if it's going to come out. We'll give it a try. All the floral life, all wrapped up, including, you know, Flame, I think it looks worse now. The best part about this particular visit is now I can explore all the things I missed last time. Like those pictures you just saw me in, or this chalk art. So what they have are artists who will sit on the very, very cold concrete and they will draw chalk. And they have music playing, I guess. But they will use chalk to create beautiful, beautiful images. You can actually see the artists will sign them too. That's amazing. It's the Zootopia snake. Now, if I remember correctly, sometimes they are given things to draw, sometimes they do their own thing, but they're always based on either Disney characters or they are based on after, like this one is after Landseer, so they're historically based on artists. Baloo! And you can watch them doing the work. So here we've got an artist who is in mid-process. I'm guessing that's Mickey. Oh, so you can see exactly what it's based on. That's fabulous. How beautiful. Don't you think that's beautiful? Isn't that pretty? All the colors?
I love Mickey.
Me too. I love Mickey a lot. I've got a warm jacket in here that's got Mickey all over it I'm going to wear tonight. Look at that. That is beautiful. I love the way they've played with the colors. I need to take some pictures. Pardon me while you look at this and I take pictures as well. So I want to share some of these. Oh, look at this. I have a friend who is very, very fond of Mulan. And Lee. Okay, so Lee was doing some of the characters on the other side. What a vibrant, strong colors. Oh, we got more. We got more coming down here. I'm hoping down at the far end they've got the 3D one too, which is one of my favorites. Look, we have Baby Groot. Baby Groot is so cute. Oh my goodness. Dumbo. Nope. This next one though. Oh my. It is Van Gogh style. Eva and Wally. That's amazing. That's just so beautiful. And each day they do new ones, generally, especially if it rains. It's embarrassment. My goodness, embarrassment. Okay, so here you can see, if you look carefully at the colors, we've got, and the parts that aren't colored in yet, you've got all of the Pooh characters. You've got Tigger and Rabbit and Pooh and Piglet and Eeyore. And oh, what's the owl's name? Is it just Owl? Okay, it is just Owl. Rat. Yeah, that's true. Eeyore, Piglet, and Pooh are really the only ones. That's really awesome. And last but not least, I'm going to show you this from the far end first, because it's so awesome, and it becomes even more amazing when it's done from the other side. Now you look at this. Oh my. Oh, I have to get this one. We'll have to come back. But he's actually using paint, and I'm assuming it's a water-based paint that will wash away. And everyone looks really stretched out and really long. Now, from the other side, it's 3D. Oh, she's holding up the ball. I don't know if you guys can see that. Obviously, not everyone's done yet. He has to do it in colors and in chunks, but oh my goodness. Oh, it's Fear in the back that he's doing in purple. Then you've got him. Oh no, it's Ennui. It's Ennui in the back. And then Embarrassment. So you've got Ennui, Embarrassment, Anxiety. They don't have Fear, but they have all the others. That's amazing. They have covered some of the flowers. They have not covered the rose bushes. So no idea what this will look like tomorrow. Oh, and it's even got a little bud getting ready to bloom. I am now sad for the roses. Oh, but there's the monorail. Yay! Win and a loss in the food options. So one I was sad about, still no, but one I didn't think I could do, I could. So yay me. Also, I don't know if you guys remember my older videos where I talked about the purple martin nests, but purple martins are all over the place. Those brown birds are called purple martins. Don't know why they call them purple, but see, they're in the trees, they're on the stuff, they're everywhere. Some guy was trying to get one to go to him, and the bird looked at him and went, yeah, no. It was awesome. But right now, there's a 5-minute wait in the Mexico Pavilion to do a ride. I have not done it in a long time. In fact, I haven't done it since it was redone, because it is starting to get chilly. I don't have gloves on, but I can feel the tips of my fingers starting to get a little cold. It's going to be fun. Here we go. Say Carioca, Donald Duck, and Panchito. Time to see the Three Caballeros. I have not been on this ride in a long time. So it starts out like Pirates of the Caribbean, where you're walking by the Mayan temple, which is a replica of the Mayan temple we're in, which is facing Cantina de Ángel. So this would be like the Blue Bayou. They've even got like, you can't see very well in the dark, but they've got reeds in the water and other sort of almost bayou-ish kind of plant life. Rumbling. You hear the rumbling here that you don't hear out there of that volcano that's trying to spew. So awesome. So awesome. I don't think I remember there's a little hut back there. That's cool. The temple. Dun 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 dun.
Hi, I'm Jose. Aloha. This is... I don't know. We must wait. The concert is tonight.
So the last time I was here, oh yeah, they really have. They've sharpened up the films. Yeah, it's cleaner and brighter. So they've brightened up the animation on this. The clothing, however, is still very much from probably the 80s. I like the masks. Poor Donald, getting all beaten up.
We are looking for a job. Never mind. It's showtime. We have the stars to guide us.
Does anyone remember when, I think it was Jose, was just kind of hanging?
Caballeros, drinking, caballeros, they say, I will never fail.
It's a beautiful space here over in Norway, but there's a lot of construction-y things up. Construction-y things. And the Frozen ride is currently closed, which is why it's not super crowded over here. I am, however, going to partake of the facilities, and then we're going to see what else we want to eat and or do. The refreshment port that we normally go to get your poutine, it's closed. It's got little green trees in front of it, and the things are pulled down. I wonder what went wrong there. This is Le Raftsman. They must be Canadian. They're in plaid. So, I believe this time of year for Festival of the Arts, this is Shakespeare's Garden. Right now it's a big pile of white. The roses, as I said, are still uncovered. I'm assuming either they're hardier or they're expecting to do those later and they're getting the more fragile ones done first. But yeah, the high right now is 56 degrees, so it is chilly. Oh, I know what I can do. I have tea to get. So these are all the gifts I'm getting for all of my friends, and if you really are loved by me, you're probably getting one of these. Or I don't have your address, one of the two. So this is Mr. Stephen Twining. He is part of the Twining family. As you can see, you can meet and greet, and he signed some of the tea. It is pretty awesome. And I got some of the specialty teas. Now, they do a holiday set of a lot of the Christmas teas, but because I'm giving them to different people, I didn't buy the set. I instead bought the individuals, plus some of the specials from my friend. And as a reminder for those who are in the know, if you see Twinings with the label straight across, that means it was made in England. If you see it curved, that's US. Just saying. Get the good stuff. I mean, if you can't get that, get the other stuff too, but get the good stuff. He's going to explain what I just got wrong.
Hi, how are you? So, we recently just changed our label. We used to have an oval logo. It used to be, this is our old logo, okay? We've had that for many, many years. And we recently went to the gold bar to be established. You'll see that the King's Royal Warrant is up here. And that is actually the Queen's Royal Warrant on this package.
Clean.
To fall in line with the global packaging with the gold bar. Brought the brand out very into the 20th century.
Okay. Modernized.
Modernized.
There you go. And the other difference that he mentioned is, if you see now, they're all pretty much straight lined. If you see where it says established 1706 London, I think that's a 6, my eyesight is not great, that means that it was U.S., made for. But if you don't see the language underneath, that means it's English made in the UK, because why would you say made in London if you're already in London? So that's what you're looking for now, guys. Still buy the other stuff if you can't find it, but just so you know.
And did you try the 1706 extra strong English breakfast?
I have had that. Oh, English breakfast. I've seen this. Is that the big red, the big box?
The big box.
Yes, I've been getting that for years.
It's recently changed.
Okay. The blend has changed?
No, the blend is the same. The blend is the same. But they call it strong English breakfast now.
Yes, okay.
But that was the 1706 blend.
Okay. Which is why you have 1706 at the bottom there. Fascinating.
Why did they change that name in the UK?
Because 1706 wasn't resonating. So by calling it strong English breakfast, it's...
Then people go, ooh, English breakfast. But if you have a year. But 1706 was a very good year for tea.
So one other tidbit fact. So we blend for the country.
Okay.
So in the UK, the English breakfast will have more grams of tea in a tea bag versus what we have here in the US. Because it's not as strong as a cup of tea.
Right. And remember, boiling water directly on top. You do not need to stir it. You don't need to be dunking it. The tea does the work.
And know what?
No dunking.
No jiggling.
No jiggling your tea
And
bags.
no sugar?
Preferably not.
Preferably no sugar. Do you do cream at all?
Milk, not cream.
Milk, not cream. Okay, so that is the Twinings official way. You got it from the man in charge.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much,
And
everyone.
wait a minute. And
what?
where's the Stephen? Show him your spoon.
Oh, I haven't, sorry.
Oh my God!
We
you
are
always
spoonless.
Not packing.
You're not packing anything. You're not packing your spoon.
I haven't packed the spoon.
He normally has a hoovering spoon,
Tasty spoon.
the tasting spoon.
Oh, so you can get just like the layer on the top?
So you slurp it.
Oh, but it
and
cools
gets
it down in the process.
Oxygen, and it releases
Oh.
all the flavors.
So to oxygenate it, to enhance flavor?
Enhanced flavor.
That's how a tea taster tastes.
So same way you would with wine, where you slurp it to get the same thing.
And also swirl it to get, yeah, absolutely.
Same thing.
Okay. Guys, we're learning all the cool tea stuff. Yay, go me, tea. I love this. All right. Some of these are going home to friends. Others of you are going to have to come and buy your own. But it's worth it. What an amazing experience. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Stephen. What a pleasure that was. All right. We are enjoying our cider. We're still trying to get our way through it. I believe there's ciders up in Morocco, so we might wander up that way. We're going to be back in about 3 hours. We're going to be back at, wow, yeah, cider's getting to me. I swear to God. Okay, hold on. When you walk by this and it's chilly, given how cold it's been at home, I keep thinking, oh, it snowed here. Or they've put snow on everything. No, they haven't. It's just covers. But it keeps throwing me. Okay. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, the cider is quite lovely. Oh, there are ciders at Morocco. There's a flight of those for this festival I thought I might try. We will go and wave at Benalia in just a moment, since it was such a pleasure to bring Flame back to Benalia a couple weeks ago, and hopefully we'll bring her back again, because Benalia is home, waiting for everyone. D5 now. And because when they power wash them, they smush them together. But ladies and gentlemen, Benalia, if you can see it down there, is the only bench with people on it, because they know of the beneficence, the bountiful joy that is Benalia. All right, so we are headed past France. We'll be back here for dinner. We're going to see what else we can find. There's wind picking up. I hope you guys can hear me. The wind is definitely picking up. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you would like to have seen at the Festival of the Arts, or what's your favorite part of what you've seen over these 2 trips. Like, share, subscribe, you know, all the good stuff, none of the bad stuff. And don't forget that I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?